Hi everybody, I am Anita Christmas and I'm an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories, and I just wanted to share with you today my story, my journey that got me to paparazzi, how it's going so far, and just share a little bit about myself. So up until last year, my husband was actually a full-time minister, so we lived in several different states, worked with several different congregations, and I have been a stay-at-home mom since my oldest daughter was born. She's 15 years old now. And so I have stayed home with her and the rest of the kids since she was born. And being a stay-at-home mom was always what I wanted to do. That was always my goal, but being a stay-at-home mom doesn't necessarily help pay the bills. So the whole time that I stayed home with her and with the rest of my children, I was always looking for something to do to bring in a little bit of extra money. So my husband and I, we tried several different companies. We were involved in a lot of different things, from skincare to supplements and kind of everything in between. And nothing ever really worked out for us. And I followed the formulas. I did what I was supposed to do. I had parties. I called people. I cold called people. I did everything that the people that I had signed up underneath told me to do, and I never had great success at it. I never really made money from month to month. I might have a really good month and bring in a couple $100s, but then after that, not so much. And so actually about 6 years ago, after the last one, I swore off. I told my husband, I said, I'm not trying anything else. I'm done. We've wasted so much money and spent so much money trying these different companies, trying to bring in some extra money, and nothing is working. And so I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. And I didn't even look at any other companies. And actually around that time, I was introduced to paparazzi. I had a friend who had a friend who was selling paparazzi. And I remember looking at their products and thinking, wow, it's pretty impressive that those things are only $5. I mean, that's nice. I never actually bought anything, but I remember being impressed with it, but it wasn't even on my radar to try and sell paparazzi at all. I had sworn it off. But then, you know, life goes along and you kind of forget about how bad it was, and we were still looking for ways to supplement our income and everything. And paparazzi kind of popped into my head again, and I thought about it for a little while, and I kind of sort of talked to my husband about it, but I never really got excited about it. It was never like a, yeah, I want to do that. And so I kind of just let it drop. And then almost a year to the month later, I was just getting ready for church one Sunday morning, and we had still been looking for ways to supplement my husband's income and to just make it just a little bit easier on our finances every month. And paparazzi just popped into my head, and it was an immediate like, oh, I could really do that, you know. And I really, for whatever reason, that time I started to get really excited about the prospect of $5 accessories. And so I talked to my husband about it, and he was like, well, if you want to go, if you want to do it, let's do it. And so I researched, man, I'm telling you, I thought of every question I could, of all the negatives of why paparazzi wouldn't work, or what's wrong with the jewelry, or what's wrong with the company. And I typed in all these Google questions, right? Trying to find something to prove to me that I didn't need to sign up with the company. And amazingly enough, I didn't find anything negative about the company, about the products, about their compensation plan. I didn't find any negatives. I only found good things. And so what really sold me on it, though, was that for myself, because all of these other companies hadn't worked out for us, I wanted something that I didn't have to rely on our friends and family and the people that we knew to make me successful. I wanted something that I could do at like farmers markets or craft fairs and totally go beyond people that I even knew, and not even have to worry about even asking my friends and family to buy these products from me. And I knew that with paparazzi that I totally could do that, because you're not set into just one place or one way that you can sell the accessories. And so after talking for about a week, praying about it with my husband, we decided that I was gonna go ahead and do it and sign up with the $2.99 kit and just start. So I actually didn't know anybody at all who was selling paparazzi. I reached out to my friend who had the friend who sold paparazzi, and her friend was no longer longer doing it. And so I just looked and I found the consultant who was closest to me at the time where we were living, and she still lived, I want to say like 120 miles away. Like that was the closest consultant to me at the time. And I signed up under her, didn't know her, didn't contact her, just, you know, signed up underneath her. And so I got my kit. I didn't have a ton of, actually the person I signed up under could just kind of contact me long enough to say, hey, welcome to the team. And then I was kind of sort of on my own. That she pointed me towards some Facebook groups of our upline. Other than that, it was kind of like, oh, do your own thing. And so I figured it out. I figured out how to do my own thing. And the goal that I had with signing up and the promise that I made to myself was that I would make $200 a month in profit, and that would be almost life-changing for our family. If not life-changing, it would make a huge impact on our family's finances. $200 a month was all I wanted to make. And since the first month that I signed up, which was the end of May in 2015, I have always made over $200 a month in profit. In fact, now my commission check that I make on my team members underneath me is almost triple that amount, not counting the sales that I make just selling the jewelry, which is quite a bit more than that even. And so Paparazzi has been a huge blessing to me. I've been able to hit several different ranks and several different accomplishments within the company itself that I've gotten accolades for, which feels amazing being a stay-at-home mom. Nobody gives you a medal for getting the laundry done every week. And so that's been amazing for myself, but it's changed our family's finances dramatically. My goal is eventually to be able to get my husband to where he's not having to work a second job, and maybe even eventually getting to where he doesn't have to do anything but paparazzi with me, and our family can do whatever we want to because we're not tied down by any kind of job. That's a lofty goal, but you know what? Paparazzi can do it for us. And for the first time, I'm successful at a business, and I love it. I love being able to have a woman come to me with $5 in her pocket and be able to walk away feeling like $1,000,000 because she bought that one accessory that makes her feel amazing. And I love that I get to be a part of that. So if you're interested in being a part of that, if you're in the circumstances that $200 could change your family's life, I would love to help you get started with Paparazzi and help you down the journey of hopefully a path to change your life as well. Bye.